Welcome back, Truth Seeker. January 24th, 2018. In the headlines today, former Barney the Dinosaur actor now works as a controversial Tantric sex guru. And consider this news comes the day after hearing about the death of the man who played the purple Teletubby on television. That man, Simon Shelton, SS, dead at 52. And in today's reporting, they say the actor who played Barney is David Joyner, and he's being reported as 52 years old. Both of these stories coming right before Super Bowl 52, hosted by the Minnesota Vikings, who wear purple, that play in Minneapolis. Notice how in reduction gematria, David Joyner sums to 55 and 62, just like Minneapolis is 55 and 62, just like Simon Shelton, who's the actor who reportedly died yesterday. The Teletubby, the purple one. More carefully, notice that David Joyner and Minneapolis are perfect matches in all four base ciphers, the alphabetic order forwards and backwards, and using the rules of numerology. Witch and broom have perfect matching gematria. Judge and gavel. It's special when two things have a perfect overlap. And again, this news coming right before Super Bowl 52 in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Notice Minnesota also 52. Perfect state to host the 52nd Super Bowl. What else stands out about this is right here. Tantric sex guru in reduction gematria sums to 65. Barney in ordinal 65. Consider Super Bowl 52 is going to have Philadelphia in it. Philadelphia equals 65 in reduction, just like Christianity does. You know, these headlines are made to provoke certain groups of people. And a lot of Christians very sensitive about the topic of sex, very conservative about sex. You know, sex is for a man and woman who are married and no one else. They know that this group of people who believe this way, who've been raised this way, they know headlines like this just bother them. And what I want people to understand about the news is the people who contrive this news, they do everything by a riddle, by a code, and it's all meant to mock and play people against themselves and each other. And, you know, just stir it up, but not the way Bob Marley was talking about it, you know? Yesterday it was a death story, man who died for unknown reasons, and then, you know, just throwing this at you out of nowhere. You know, like, where did this story come from? And then they got the Barney in this post to mock you even more. But again, learn gematria, see through what's really being presented and why it's being presented. Are there more famous purple things on television for children than Barney and the purple Teletubby? You know? Neo-Tantra is where this study comes from. This tantric sex guru. And possibly coincidental, possibly not. I noticed that there's gematria overlap with the motto of the Super Bowl as well, which is sums to 108 and 135. See the overlap on the screen? Remember, 108 is a special number. There's a reason they create 108 game balls for every Super Bowl. Geometry equals 108 forwards and backwards. Special number. Number that has to do with the distance from the Earth to the Sun and the Earth from the Moon. They say the diameter of the Sun is 108 Earths, and they say it's 108 suns from the Sun to the Earth, and they say from the Moon to the Earth is 108 moons. Plus geometry, 108, 1's a line, 0's a circle, 8 is 4 circles. Lines and circles, geometry, gematria, geometry and language. Your news contrived every day by this code. In endless cycles and circles. Like these people never get sick of mocking, you know? So I'll link both posts down below. I have a video on the death of the Teletubby yesterday. Been a lot of murder by numbers in connection to 52. in recent times been talking about this ongoing pattern. So we'll leave it there, truth seeker. Till next time.